Hello everyone and welcome back to the English Purist. My name is Professor Pamposh. You probably already know that nouns are words that name people, places, things or ideas. You might also know that we can categorize nouns based on certain features that they share. For instance, we can divide nouns into proper nouns and common nouns. Another way that we can classify nouns is by whether or not they are countable or uncountable. And that's the topic of this exciting podcast. Countable nouns and uncountable nouns. The definitions of these types of nouns are exactly what you would think they would be. Countable nouns are nouns that can be counted. For example, cracker, plant, painting. Since countable nouns can be counted, they can be singular or plural. When we say cracker in singular or crackers in plural, they both make sense. We can also say how many before them, but not how much. Uncountable nouns are nouns that can't be counted. For example, water, homework, luggage. Uncountable nouns cannot be made plural. But why is that? Simple, because we can't count them. We can say homework, but we wouldn't say homeworks. We can say how much before them, but not how many. For example, how much water should I use? How much homework do you have? When you were a child, most likely you would have absorbed this lesson without anyone pointing it out to you how important it is to understand the difference. In fact, you can probably figure out yourself which nouns are countable and which are uncountable just by adding an S to the end of the word and testing to see if it sounds right. Plants, a countable noun, just sounds right. However, luggages, an uncountable noun, just sounds wrong. Some nouns can function as either countable or uncountable. They are usually treated as countable when you are referring to varieties of the thing. For example, cheese is usually an uncountable noun, but you can use it as a countable noun if you are referring to varieties of cheese. Similarly, there is something called uncountable nouns and measurements. We can't count uncountable nouns. So you'll often see units such as cups, bottles, slices used along with the noun in order to refer to certain amounts. For example, cups of water, slices of cake, bottle of milk. I don't know about you, but I think it's pretty easy to come up with countable nouns. Uncountable nouns, however, are a bit harder to generate. Because of that, I thought I would provide you with a little list of uncountable nouns just to get your wheels turning. Here we go. Number 1. The word advise. 2. Courage. 3. Air. 4. Food. 5. Furniture. 6. Happiness. 7. Homework. 8. Information. 9. Luggage. 10. Music. 11. Rice. 12. Sand. 13. Water. 14. Weather. And 15. Wine. I hope you've enjoyed today's podcast. and learned a little bit on countable and uncountable nouns. I'll see you soon.